Hey, and welcome to another Co3 Shoutcast. This matchup is on Twin Beaches between Nath and the Sloth. So, hope you enjoy. So we've got Nath with the 3 pyre opening, getting a nice tight spread of capping across his left side. In the east we have Sloth, safe capping, much of a similar array with his engineers. Double engineer into sections, triple pyro into a machine gun.
MG42 and crew available.
Sloth gonna count the VPs down first with a early cap and sandbags on the victory point there. Nath going to connect his manpower point there to start getting that fuel coming in. Gonna get the munition connector with his MG42.
Location secured. Resources captured. All is finished. Bring up support. What next?
Pioneer's coming up there to do a little bit of scouting. Section's gonna walk away, maybe go for these buildings, maybe help the capturing down on the beach. They're marked quite strong on this fuel early. Oh, gets a whisper.
An
Jumps in that
MG42
building.
team is ready.
This one might have been the more beneficial building to hold, but gonna work all the same. Jumps out quickly. Looks like he's going to go for the cutoff.
Weapon crew on standby.
Actually put some pressure on the VP. Pretty even capping here, but the engineers will win that engagement if it comes to fighting. Another MG by Nath, going to suppress his section. Another section out for Sloth. So battle group wise, nothing picked by Sloth or Nath, so both waiting for the counter pick, it looks like. Dingo coming out to put some pressure on that double MG.
MG42 and crew ready. Assemble outside, pioneers.
And Sloth sensing the
MG42 and
fuel
crew
is disconnected. Nath, knowing nothing's coming through the center, is going to reposition there. He's not going to have vision on this squad.
Covering this area with the 42.
He's just going to have to sit tight.
Orders?
Oh, here we go, Pioneer coming up, but so is the Dingo. Squad in green cover, so just going to have to sit with damage for now. Will not be able to get any suppression, but he is going to stop that cap with his pyro, but now he's eating Vickers. I think it's a Vickers mounted this one.
One of our capture points
Vickers
is under
rounds
attack.
anyway. Going to be able to store that cap for a while. He's killed the model that was in the circle, so that capture resetting while he's getting the cut off with his Pioneers. And Sloth is capping Nath's fuel. One model now, and the Pyre is going to need to get that out of there in case there are some lucky hits. Another MG42 here to protect it. Nath floating quite a bit. Looks like he's going to start pumping out.
We have lost the
2-2-1 there. One of the mechanized blood, and got another. One of the third Pioneers coming up to support. And hasn't seen any action yet. That's why he's full health. I thought Nath almost might have gotten healing there. But that 2-2-1's going to counter the Dingo pretty effectively. Dingo's going to sniff out this mine. Nath's died, just going to have to cop some damage there.
Is under enemy control.
Gets a decap, gets away. Wise choice. Sloth's engineers here. Not really being challenged, but neither are Nath's Pioneers. Oh.
Scout car available for reconnaissance.
Looks like the units are going to collapse now. Sloth may be sensing, hearing that 2-2-1, wanting to get out of there with his engineers, and knowing that his the MG42s are off the fuel. Maybe not knowing, got the flare there, going to see the 2-2-1. Dingo repositioning to try and get some use out of it. Doesn't come off too bad against the 221, but you really need to hit some side or rear armor to have any hope of winning, and maybe pair it up with the snare.
The enemy have
low
taken our
pioneers
territory.
may go down. Unfortunately, it looks like Nath's micros with the 221 there, and unfortunately loses that pioneer.
killed.
MG42 here. Looks like that snare
Centimeter
just
flak gun
didn't
and
cover
crew
him.
deployed.
Bit of unusual positioning there, helped out Nath. A 221 now marauding on that fuel, gonna stop that cap. Hasn't revealed his doctrine pick because he hasn't made one yet. And we do have infantry training there for
Confirmed.
Sloth.
Light vehicles can now raid enemy territory and capture
May
resources.
opt to get a boys on this second squad to put a bit of
Jaeger
pressure
light
on that
infantry
221.
station.
We've got Jaegers coming out for Nath, so I do expect a mechanized pick, and yep, there it is, raid package, so you can get some capturing done with that 221.
Very good. Weapon team standing by.
Engineers opting to leave, but I think they could have done some decent damage on the MG42, but yeah, lucky he didn't because the flak's coming up, and that'll definitely win.
Stand firm. Hold.
I think that's Sloth's mines are hoping to bait something over this.
No. Fight on, pioneers. To the last.
The enemy has claimed our territory
Nath
for their
not
own.
having a sweeper on any of his squads yet. And we've got, yep, that boy's upgraded, gonna have slightly better fire rate with the infantry training. Will it pop in time to get a shot off? Looks like Nath can get away, but he did get the capture, so advantage Nath there. Oh, advantage Sloth with that well-placed mine. 221 gets away on a whisper, will he? Yeah, loses it to the engineers, so really smart play there, and Nath suffering from that lack of sweeper there. Opting instead to get the Shrek, but I think the timing, you know, really was the Shrek just for the dingo. I think he could have gone a sweeper there. Once you have a vehicle, I think it's always wise to go a sweeper against, you know, high-level player who you know is just going to be throwing down mines. Especially,
Sector lost.
you haven't seen too many weapon upgrades. The recce section's pretty cheap, and so is the boys.
2 centimeter flak here. We are receiving a hazard.
And I think Sloth had better mid-munition control, so plus 10 there.
A Luftwaffe officer
That
shall
scout
improve
car isn't
performance.
too expensive to remake. That flak 30, gonna win that engagement maybe against the Vickers. But out of fire range as well. Vickers definitely gonna win against the infantry though. MG42 just guarding the safe fuel and EP there. Ooh, that's not a great position there for the MG. Is going to be forced back by some artillery, and that Vickers may even go down. And it does.
We have finished the research.
Might need to bring up this section to threaten that.
You need demolition.
Nath, I don't think it's realised. No one's rushing in for that Vickers at the moment, which is surprising.
Jawohl.
New ability online. Reinforcement withheld,
Some
Commandant.
repairs on the dingo there. Bit of a lull now. Both players
We
reinforce
have
and
lost
repair.
control of a victory point.
Time to
Pride of the Wehrmacht, the Achrad coming on to the field. Gonna cause some headaches for Sloth, who doesn't have a tangible counter at the moment. Has the Stuart building, but no Stuart
Sector
tech.
now under enemy control.
Has enough manpower for a an AT gun, but not making one. Mine going off there, not sure whose it was.
I'm on standby fortifications at this position.
There we go, AT gun in production now.
Standing by, Commandant.
What?
We have vehicles
Yeah,
ready to be
AT gun
deployed.
against 8-Rad, not a great matchup, very easy to dive. Usually if I see one 8-Rad, I assume there's going to be another, so you either have to babysit with your boys
Sector
and
overrun.
probably get another AT gun, because I think it's about 4, maybe even 5 shots to kill on an 8-Rad, depending on how lucky your boy.
No contact.
8 rad forcing off on the flanks and capturing the role it's perfectly designed for. Just has to watch out for some of those mines. Do we have a sweeper? Yes. I would even go double sweeper now if you're going double 8 rad. Because with that AT gun now, hitting a unfortunate mine is going to be game over. That 8 rad. Late retreat here by the Vickers. And no grenades or snares. Take for Sloth, so not going to be able to capitalise with the infantry section. Just losing manpower here. We've got the team weapons pick, so once those AT guns get some veterancy, their fire rate is going to go up quite a bit. They're going team weapon training with only 2 team weapons on the field is maybe not the most economical use, because it looks like Sloth is going for the maybe Crusader rush here, so probably could have saved some fuel and gone straight for that Crusader. I think it's 20 fuel to get the team weapon training and 30 for the infantry. So it'd be a little bit closer to his Crusader now. I mean, hard to tell whether he's gotten some use out of that infantry training, because unfortunately they've just been eating team weapons. I think he would have been safer going maybe a mortar to get a little bit of smoke off to help those caps instead of just walking into overwhelming fire. You know, those the artillery call-in's nearly 2 mines. I think it's 45 munitions, so have a look actually. Oh, we can't see it from here. Yes, the artillery very easy to dodge. Can be fun with the dingo to pop for the fake artillery call-ins, but I wasn't able to get that vet one, and dingo quite underutilized. Kind of came in a bit too late to really make an impact. But I can refit the dingo and maybe get some guards. Be interesting to see if we see that happen. I think guards would be a real headache for the 8 rads. And the grenade can deal a lot of damage to these team weapons. And they'll easily beat the Jaegers if they get in range. So heavily weighted spread for Nath on the left here. Sloth gonna get some capping done on the beach side.
Enemy forces have
8 rad and Black 30 moving up here. Nothing really to challenge it. Oh, we've got some infantry coming in. That Vickers unfortunately reset up. Should be able to get the wipe on this flak. Troop out there out of cover. Whoa. Eating a lot of rounds he is. And he goes down, losing the flak. There is an MG42 here to protect it. Maybe Latouche not knowing about the dingo recrew, or maybe just wanting to keep it around for a spry MG somewhere down here. No mines tree here for Nath, so dingo's going to get through with some scouting. Sloth destroying that flak. Wise choice, I think. They're going to be a bit too hard to recruit with the 8 rads on the field. Oh, maybe he was just trying to mine clear with the dingo. That's, you know, 260 manpower. But he could have refitted and had maybe another squad of guards, or who knows, maybe a cache up back here to pump out the Matildas a bit more quickly. Another AT gun for the likely Panther once you start seeing the 8 rads. What are these guards doing? Just chilling in base. No, what's it called? Yeah, the flag that everyone goes to there. Starting point. Rallying point, that's what it is. So we've got air and sea, we've got a naval blockade popped there. Nath not going to be able to recap that fuel, so trying to delay that Panther a little bit. It's getting a little bit overwhelmed, but the engineers coming in here to clear out the high ground Jaegers. We've got Sloth sitting on his own mine, could get triggered by an 8-rad. Risky business there. 8-rad AoE quite small, so unlikely to trigger the mine. Might have forgotten about this engineer. May go down to the boys. Gets the cap and gets away in time. Oh, attack ground there, cheeky. Misses though.
Like fear into the
Got a mine going down here, some nice use of some
Territory sector lost.
flanking squads. Just holding the cap, getting vision.
Over.
Looks like we're not rushing in the Panther
We are
here.
losing control
We
of a
have
sector.
T4, so we might start seeing some P4s. I'd say that's been made in reaction to the lack of an armoured pick by Sloth, so he's not going to have to deal with Churchills or a Black Prince.
Give us a target.
What are your orders?
Although I think armoured probably would have been a bit of a headache. But I guess Sloth also knowing that the Panther's going to be on the field and maybe sensing he's going to have a hard time getting to that Black Prince timing.
Victory point lost.
Flare usage has kind of fallen off a little bit for Sloth, I think. Falling foul of those MGs without it.
Weapon crew on standby.
First Crusader on, that's going to be a nice response to the 8-rads, but we'll eat the Jaeger shots quite easily. As in, we'll do quite a bit of damage. And with the camo, you see that happen straight away.
Our frontline pioneers are dead.
Trying to get this MG42 right, but going to take a lot of damage for the attempt. And does get it with that amazing Crusader low scatter.
Enemy hands.
A little bit too strong, but the Jaeger's there to pick it back up.
Engage all targets.
Yeah, could have seen the AT
enemy
gun
has
come up
taken a
there with
victory
that
point.
push, maybe even the MG here. I guess Latooth maybe fearing a third MG, but yeah, pretty empty through the center there. A bit of a miscoordinated push.
The enemy is stealing our territory from us.
Sloth coming back into base, probably for some repairs. Maybe seeing the P4 could want the Matilda, but it's almost at the Matilda fuel now, so
You
it probably
have
doesn't
3
have to
command
refit to
points
do
at your
it.
disposal.
Infantry has engaged.
And E42 just having an easy time on the beach. Those guards do skate past it and put some pressure on this 8-rad, has to stop capping.
A squad of Jaeger has been
Sloth
requisitioned.
could be saving up for the loiter. That might be a good way to counter these 8-rads.
What now? At this position. Quickly. Sights to 200. Expect a counter. What do you need?
Being pushed off there by the MG Jaeger combo. 8-rad doing some cheeky capping up in the north.
Give us a target.
Pretty tight
Pioneers are reporting
spread
for
for
duty.
Sloth.
Engines running.
Conversely, a nice line for Nath across this beach. Very easy to defend, especially with those MG42s.
Under fire. We can.
AG gun firing on us.
Might sense blood here with the Pink Jaeger, but gonna try and get this 8-rad instead. Doesn't have the guards into support, so it would be a bit of a risky push, but oh, that P4 is so easy to finish off now with the With the AT gun, that
Our
vet training coming in clutch.
has been
He's going to swing around, no mines here.
We've been spotted. Call out targets.
Jaeger retreating. Can he get the last shot? Oh, beautiful stuff by Sloth there. It's that P4 hanging around with that Vet 1 AT gun a little bit too long. And the vehicle training, sorry, the team weapon training coming in clutch there, I think. Oh, yes! We've got the Grant. If it were me, I would definitely refit that second Crusader into another Grant. Because there's nothing stronger than one Grant than two Grants. Nice, just body sweep there of the mine in the center. Gonna allow these vehicles a bit more free reign, nothing really to challenge them. Jaegers, 3 now. And all 3 with Shreks. Really, that's the Grant's what doing there. Might lose a Jaeger to this house. Oh, just gets out in the nick of time. Building collapsing behind him. Yeah, Crusader I think just eats the Shrek shots a little too easily. You get a little bit more armor with the Grant. Plus it's going to deal with these 8 rads a bit easier with the double cannon as well.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Sloth reclaiming some territory there down on the beach. Ooh. As I say that, the Grant is eating a lot of Jaeger shots. Really aggressive AT gun capping there. That's really going to cost Sloth there. No support, unfortunately. No mines. Might recoup that AT gun, but really dangerous stuff. Another P4 called in. Oh, unfortunately not having the swoopers in the right place. Loses that counter to the MG. Has to get the guards out of there, especially with the high AoE of the P4. Nath coming to collect this AT gun.
Territory taken!
A lot of scraps going across the length of the front line. Looking a little bit advantaged Nath at the moment.
We have command points that still require
Jaegers being able to handle both the engineers. Oh, cheeky grenade going off. It's going to be sitting a dodge though.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Will get down.
The enemy remains stubborn. We are down to
With
300
only the
points.
single guard squad not really being able to put pressure, too much pressure, but does have the boys there. But not going to be that effective against the P4. Nath with the 6-pounder now. Arguably one of the best AT guns in the game. Yeah, capping a cutoff with your AT gun is not ideal.
The adversary is trying to take one of our points.
Bit of a mistake there.
Territory captured. All quiet. Awaiting orders.
And Nath still has the option for the Panthers, which are the hard counter to the Grants.
Free to engage.
Sector lost.
Troopers! Enemy troopers!
Double Crusader, double Grant coming in, so quite a strong force. No tank training unlocked. Probably just want to maximize the amount of tanks on the field. Gonna want to, target down this AT gun and get it back as quick as you can.
Enemy forces have captured the victory
About a
point.
5 detection range there for the Jaegers, so staying hidden nicely. A bit of an awkward spot, not a lot of troops traverse through here because you can see all the lines that have gone down there. Oh, strong guards grenade. Just escapes the wipe. Will he get the snipe? And he
Machine
does.
gun has been destroyed.
Nothing there to put pressure on the guards. Kind of 8-rad, but it's going to take damage. Grant in the middle,
Can be deployed to the
losing
battlefield.
out. Got some kind of call in. Crusader coming in to try and make the trade. Getting strong up to the naval bombardment, I believe that is. U4 goes down. AT gun. Oh, I think the Crusader targeted the 8-rad. The AT gun goes down anyway.
We have a surplus of
Crusader
hard points
lost to the
available.
Jaeger. This is a big miss. So that one Grant, triple Crusaders. I think, yeah, maybe either commit to the Grants or commit to the Crusaders. Because now we've got the Panther on the field.
Ability active for a limited time.
We've got to make recalling any of these team weapons quite tricky.
The
Don't
enemy
need to
has
get
taken a
everything out of
victory
there,
point.
unfortunately. Trying to just get that triple fuel cap if you can. Try and get some vehicles back on the field. We're also suffering for
have
manpower.
vehicles
Unfortunately,
ready
lost
to be
those
deployed.
guards somewhere. Lost an engineer section. Now still retaining the double MGs, the triple Jaegers. I have a feeling Sloth might have even nuked himself there. I'm not quite sure. Or probably that 2-man squad went down to the 8-rad. It was pretty risky for the pretty risky for the guards now that I think about it. So the army size, we've got 63 for Nath and 46 now for Sloth. Everything reinforced, so Panther giving a nice advantage.
Enemy infantry! Return fire!
Sloth's gonna have to pull something special out of the bag to come back from this.
They got me!
So if we have a look at the kills, we've got 2 lights, 2 8-rads, and probably 2 P4s destroyed by Sloth. There's 70 infantry,
We will end
more
this.
infantry
The
killed,
enemy
with
has
that
only
Dingo down, and
250 points left.
Grant and a Crusader as well, I believe, down for Nath. Rebuild on the AT
The
gun
ability
there.
is ready.
Probably going to take 1 or 2 shots to get that vet 1, get that fire rate and increase.
Panther reporting. Panther taking fire.
It's popped, so now we're just going to start teeing off on the Panther. Penetrating, just really good, that team weapon training. And I think, what do you think about going the double, I see it's a bug, there's only 1 Crusader, 3 on the field, but the Crusader 2 that it upgraded from is still there. But I almost want to go double AT because that doesn't really have an answer
5
to it.
command points available.
Well, you still got the Vickers to protect them.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Making more tanks is definitely what the Panther wants. Nath seemingly saving for another Panther, but I think P4 is the pick here, especially because you have the Commando pick, so there's
They have us pinned!
maybe going to be a Matilda, but once you got Grant Techs, yeah, I'm not sure if you would go Matilda.
They know we're here!
Yeah, he's just making short work of the Crusader.
Heavy Panzer here.
AT gun setting up, Nath having to get out of there. Not sure if we saw that with the long range of the 8-rad. Cheeky mines by
Our
Nath, gonna
adversary
give
is
him
pushing
some,
back. We are down to 250
some reconnaissance
points.
down here. Might swing around with the 8-rad. And we do have the P4 picked. He should be able to hold down the beach by himself. Really, to threaten it, would need to bring an AT gun in the Crusader down here, which would I make him at risk of losing another AT gun.
We have
6
lost
pounder.
control of a victory point.
Still for Nath. Really unfortunate there. Really unfortunate loss for Sloth. So unfortunately the MG can just move in, set up, and eat the infantry.
Panzer IV is field ready.
Panzer reporting in. Achtung! Incoming order!
Jäger, free to engage.
A bit of a push now. Got another grant made. Got the Crusader coming in. Panther AT gun in response. Not going to be pretty for Sloth. AT gun trying to tee off on the 8-rad. He's changed targets and lost the kill on the 8-rad. We've got the loader coming in. Oh, really unfortunate target change there. P4 coming in from the side, hoping to finish off this grant. Jaegers can't get the job done.
Initiating countdown.
Machine gun turning around, suppressing the infantry.
Command points must be
Fortunately, those
assigned.
rockets don't target.
Pioneer infantry killed.
Oh, they're still targeting the Panther, but would be targeting the 8-rad. Panther's still in range, so might eat a strafe here, might even be online. Unfortunately, he's moved far enough away out of the zone and not gonna take any damage there, which I feel like is, you know, that would be dead if it were a Luftwaffe or a Dextra loiter.
Territory lost.
Oh, got the vet AT gun helping out here. Will it get another shot off? Just misses out. Crusader might be able to finish it off. Panther wants to come back in to help after the automatic repairs got it up to a respectable 75%. Attack ground's missing there. Crusader's one shot.
Command points available.
Just misses out, but gets a P4. At least traded it. Really scrappy engagements here for Sloth. Using every last bit of manpower.
HMG team is here. What do you want?
Never had an amazing answer to the MGs, as the armoured counter was always screened off by the Panthers.
Victory point is under
Very
enemy
good use of
control.
smoke there.
Ability ready for you,
Got some
Commander.
commandos coming in to get the cap. Sloth really just trying to get VPs here now.
What are your orders?
These may actually put up a bit better of a fight against the MG, but definitely not behind green cover.
Enemy infantry! Return fire! They're going to kill!
Victory point lost. We have command points evading use.
Not too much happening on the field. Infantry engagements. Jaegers try to poke the grant. Interrupt healing, repairing for a little bit. Did stick around for the neutralize, so advantage VP Sloth. Slowly building the fuel. Has that triple fuel unlocked, so he can hopefully get. Honestly, I think a Matilda would be the pick here.
The enemy has taken a victory
But
point.
probably would get eaten alive by the Panther and the Jaegers. But probably has a bit of a better chance at bouncing than.
Need?
Panzer IV is field ready.
I think Grant Matilda, or even double Grant. Tough to know what to build against the very strong Axis mechanized doctrine. Yeah, I really think a double AT could work wonders here. There's not too much to challenge it. Would have to dive with the solo 8. Vet 3 now, Nath's going to be pretty protective of that. Players not going to see the Jaegers capping, but we'll know that they're there. As a flag is going down and to be seen.
Light infantry ready.
Panther reporting.
Charcoal Black Panther custom skin
Guns are close.
unlocked in game by eating a lot of shots, a lot of rockets. P4 Panther starting to monster. We've got a loader called in. Just trying to go for VPs. Does get the energy wipe though. Might be able to capitalise. They'll probably have to, vehicles will probably have to stay out of there with the loader going on.
Commandant, you have CPs available.
Jaeger's slowing down to a mine. They're going to have to get that AT gun out of there. I'm going to try and recrew this MG, but Rocket's missing every shot there. We just go straight. Grant getting hit on the rear armor by the Laser Shreks. That's your worst nightmare. Rocket's getting a little bit of damage off there. Grant went down. Another Grant in support. But unfortunately lost that AT gun to the Jaegers.
Our anti-tank gun is out of commission.
Really messy here. I think just Nath had the health advantage, could even, I think, could pop the mechanized repairs if he wanted to. Might be just shy munitions.
We have come.
Now, it's the P4 with the boys. Sloth not entirely out of it, might be able to just sneak the Panther. No recon here, doesn't know it's there. Trying to get those AT guns. Focusing on the wrong unit, there go the repairs. Missed opportunity to get that Panther.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Almost won a half track off the field for all these team weapons. Tow them away, recrew them, reinforce them. But Sloth putting everything into more grants. And a half track. Depending if you got the AT guns quickly enough.
One of our capture points is under attack.
Had time to move up with the AT gun there. I think he's got enough of a victory point buffer that he could have gotten that back. Could have recruited a bit more with this push. Had the one VP, was holding on, but not any longer with the no sweeper there. But yeah, not very much longer with the vehicle capping going off. Another Grant trying to put a stop to this nonsense.
Victory point lost.
Nath leading into the 8 rads now. P4 is going down pretty easily to the Grants and AT. Probably the right choice to make. Might even lose this 8 rad to a Grant. Oh, it's a really frustrating miss. That could have kept him in the game. Killing the 3 8 rad there.
The ability is ready for use.
Fortunately, Nath getting over with that AT gun. Might destroy this other one.
That's enemy fire!
Sloth just piling up the munitions, trying to get lucky with the rotor, but as you can see there, just simple reverse is all you need to counter it. Unfortunately, it doesn't come in perpendicular to the tank's front armor, or like towards the enemy base. Seems to come in from the side, which is very easily dodged. But not when you just stop the tanks. Yeah, not enough rockets hitting to really do any damage. Really widely spread.
Replacements? If we must.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Get together! Who has a grenade?
Panzer 4 is ready for action.
What are your orders?
Bit slow here now, might just speed it up.
Territory captured.
The enemy has claimed our territory. Ability unlocked.
Take cover!
Camo unit, there's camo unit.
They're breaking! Part-time hit!
MG42 creeping up on the flag. Sloth trying to throw everything to stay in this match.
Victory point is under enemy control.
P4 really not the best matchup against the Grant. Had it 6 pounders doing healthy damage against it.
Enemy
Jaeger's
forces
coming out
have
to finish
captured a
the
victory
job.
point.
8 Rad couldn't get those pins. 8-3 with the repair, quite a fearsome foe. P4 gets a killing blow. 80 guns surrounded here now. There's not enough on the field to challenge these 8 Rads. Only 180 gun at a time. One Hail Mary loader coming in. Is it going to be enough? Targets the 8 Rad, but far too fast. It just gets out of there very quickly. Let's stop this cap. Get the machine gun capping in the north. So another strafe coming in, but missing most of its mark.
Ability ready for you, Commando.
Close! Fire on all targets, Jäger! Jäger, ready to attack!
We are to be
A lot of
commanded.
repetitive engagements
The enemy is
happening now.
down to
Jaeger's
100
first
points.
sections losing. Capping blocked by the 8 Rad. Let's get the double dance together.
Frontline
We get
report.
poked by the
enemy has
Panther.
75 points left.
Jawohl!
Trying to bait in the Krantz to the double Jaegers, but Sloth's not buying it.
Get back in the fight!
Ready to move!
Gonna bait out the Jaegers instead with the infantry. Sloth staying in this one, hoping for an upset. Hoping for those loiters to connect, but
The enemy has only 50 points left.
unlikely with those early war Typhoon. Seemingly early war training.
Strike Wehr into their infantry.
The enemy have only 25
Sloth
points
having
left.
to play a real cat and mouse game here, walking straight into the MGs. It's not getting enough damage on the AT gun, too far away to really get
The
the
enemy
wipe.
has only 10 points left. Commandant.
We did see the loiter get one 8 Rad kill, but it was stalling for time on the VP. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the game.